In this world, wondrous creatures, dragons, and wizards all live in harmony. These sorcerers join together in 4 guilds, mastering all kinds of magics and spellcasting. Divinus Magia, Grimshade, the Wandering Coins, and the Protectors all compete in the Grand Magic Games to become the paramount wizarding establishment. Welcome to Fairy Tale Origins.
Bren, we need to get to the guildmaster right now. We need to tell him everything that just happened.
Yep. Oh,
where is? He's probably in his office, I would assume.
Yeah, he's always in his office. Boss man, boss man.
Sir.
Boss man. And we have some important stuff to talk to you about right now.
I wasn't asleep. You can't prove anything.
It's okay.
It's fine, boss man. We don't care.
Fine. We really don't. You're the boss. But anyways, we have some major issues regarding Mitch. Major issues.
You don't say.
Okay, so where should we start?
He betrayed us. He both threw us into a cell.
Oh, yeah, he knocked us out, tricking us first. That was cool. Threatened to kill our families.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to send mine off somewhere soon.
You should do that. I can help arrange that for you.
We broke out of the cell.
But
then we found Mike. Yeah, we found. Oh yeah.
The cell. Yeah. So the cell.
Where it is?
The cell is below the Magic Council building.
Yes, I know.
Wait,
what? You knew that? Okay, so
you didn't even tell me.
It's something that I've discovered recently.
Okay, how recent is recent? Like, are we talking like a week ago? Like a couple months?
I'm talking 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
Okay.
You know
so
what? That's fine. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
But yeah,
part of an ongoing investigation we have.
So Mitch seems to have turned to. He doesn't seem the one who's in control. It seems that someone's above him.
Yeah.
So.
I have a good feeling who that might be.
Okay. Yeah. And now we tried getting him back because we found him out in another bridge, and we crossed, and he's not wanting to come back to the guild.
I didn't think he would.
He seems
that to me, but he seems rather upset.
He seems very confused as well.
And I don't. Man, it really does tick me off.
Because if you use this one way to put it, conflicted would be a better way to put it.
Yeah.
I guess I should explain a little bit, yes?
Yeah, that would be helpful, yes.
That would be great, yeah.
Considering I have a feeling things are only going to get worse from here on out, I might as well confide in the 2 of you, since you are the only 2 unaffected by current events. It is my belief and the belief of the other guild masters that Grandmaster Jonathan is not who he says he is.
Okay.
Well, not necessarily that he isn't who he says he is, but that he is not looking out for the best interests of the people of Atlantide. In many ways, I believe that he is behind not only the issues surrounding Mitch and his confusion, but he's been manipulating other people as well. And I think he's behind the issues regarding the midnight and the portals popping up around the outskirts of Atlantide and dragging people into them.
Jesus. So he's behind this.
It makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
The cells were beneath his, office.
Mm-hmm.
And the
And
whole
on top
thi-
of that,
Yeah, go ahead.
And on top of that, we also believe he's behind Reaper's death.
Yeah, it
So
all comes
everything is
together.
tied to this one guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's just
Um,
causing up so much confusion. He's just causing so much, just disruption within the guild.
So,
Mhm.
so how are we
Indeed.
planning to take him in?
Well, I think in the next few days here, we'll be calling a emergency meeting, Bren,
Okay.
of the Magic Council, where we will confront and bring charges against the Grandmaster and take him into custody.
Sounds like
He's
a good
been-
plan.
Yes. But there's another issue that could arise very soon that I would like the two of you to prepare for.
What's that?
You see, when I was elected guildmaster, not elected, but given the position by the previous guildmaster, it was not without some form of merit or even challenges and tribulations.
Mm-hmm.
You see, there was a man who I grew up with. There is a man who I grew up with.
Yep.
Orphaned here at Grimshade as well, and Bren would know who I'm talking about, possibly.
Who? Who is it?
Eden.
Eden?
Mm-hmm.
Who's this guy?
He's still alive?
Yes, it seems so, and he's decided to poke his head out of the rabbit hole finally. Not in the ways that we would have originally liked, Brent.
That's not good to hear.
I have belief that he's taken up arms with the Grand Master against us and Atlantide. And on top of that, he seeks revenge against Grimshade, his former guild.
Great. So we have someone who wants to take us down,
Mm-hmm.
and we have less forces too.
Yes, and what's even more concerning is, at this point, 8 years later, Eden could be much stronger than even I am.
Good to hear.
Mm-hmm.
So how do we prepare for something this drastic? I mean, we already have our hands tied behind our back with the whole Mitch situation, and now this is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I think the guilds are just gonna have to work together.
That's definitely the case, because I mean, as it is, if you don't know if you could take him down, it's hard to say. But Bren and I don't even know what we could even do to help.
It would be
Our powers
difficult.
combined, we wouldn't even be able to take you down. So
It would be difficult, but I believe that by combining our forces with that of Divinus Magia and the Protectors and the Wandering Coins, of course, that we
Mhm.
could take down the Grand Master, Eden, and all the other lackeys beneath them. But it's something we must do in secret, for we must not disturb the peace of Atlantine. So, it is best right now that we continue to bolster our own defenses and do some research into specifically the type of magic that Eden uses.
Sounds like a plan. We need to make sure the kids don't hear about this.
Absolutely.
definitely not. We have to keep this on the down low.
The citizens of Atlantide cannot be alarmed to these events. We must take care of these out in secret, as is we have always done here at Grimshade. Hide in the
Roger that.
shadows. All right,
Roger that, sir.
Yep, makes sense,
Perfect.
boss man.
we're hired assassins for a reason. Let's do this.
Roger that.
In the meantime, I have something I really need to take care of now.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
If you would leave me in peace,
Yeah,
I
no-
need to finish some preparations for something.
No worries.
If you need me, I'm gonna be down in the library for now.
Just
Oh,
I need some stuff I need to take care of.
okay.
okay.
Just yeah,
Mhm.
just let me know when the meeting is.
Yes, of course, Bren.
Okay. All right.
You'll be imperative to capturing the Grandmaster.
See you soon, boss man.
Will do.
Take care, sir.
Hi everybody, but I'm gonna be pretty blunt here. Well, why was I called here? You know, as a Grandmaster, I'm a pretty busy man, and you guys all know this. You're aware of this, especially you, Michael. You know how busy I am, but
Of course.
so what's the purpose of this?
Well, you see, Grandmaster, we think we found important developments in the current issues that plague Atlantide. You know, the problem with the midnight and the people disappearing and all of that.
The midnight, yeah. That's good. Good development's good. Yeah. Well, is that about it? Like,
And let's not forget Reaper's death.
Reaper's death. That's really good. So we've made some pretty good progress into the last meeting. I'm really happy to hear that. Anything else?
The
not forget
attack on
Bree's death.
Divinus Magia.
We had some guilds members kidnapped, but luckily they came back.
Who was kidnapped? Well, that's alarming. So all this has been happening since in between the meetings, but so where does it all point to then?
Well,
The one in the middle?
The center, yeah.
This center? Like this one?
it points to you.
Yes.
This is the
See
center
you,
we are looking at.
Grandmaster.
Well, whatever's at the center here.
Not literally the center, it is a matter of speech.
Yes.
I mean, in
Oh,
this
we're
case,
all
it is
looking
kind
at
of
it.
literally the
It is kind of
center.
literal. I mean, he was taking
Quite.
it a little more literally than it is meant to be.
We're talking about you.
Yes,
Yes.
the signs point in your direction.
all right, listen. Yeah, you know, I don't know what you guys may be thinking, what's going on in all your heads. I am just a simple old man, you know, struggling and dealing with senile issues. You know, I'm I don't know how you guys could suspect me of it.
Do you want to explain something to me?
Mhm.
Well, what's that? I'll answer
Yeah.
any questions.
Shall we go over the charges then?
Let
Charges.
us do it.
Okay.
So Dream found a note,
Uh-huh.
and it was addressed to you,
Uh-huh.
and they were looking forward to feasting on guild leaders again, right before a guild leader died.
Uh-huh.
And it was found in your office.
That could have easily been planted there. We know my offices don't have doors.
Sure, it is only one piece of evidence.
Yeah, that's just one piece of
We
evidence.
we
You
have
guys can't-
more though.
There's plenty of evidence to look over.
Yes.
What else is there?
Well, why don't the Divinus Magia boys go next?
How do you explain that whole underground base in your office?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's where I was trapped along with Triggerfinger.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
What underground base? I'm not.
You've been there, Jonathan.
Mm-hmm.
You also tried to hide it.
And are you going to pretend you do not know of this place?
You know, I you know, looking back at it, I do recall. I think you, myself, and Bree at the time did see it, and we did suspect of somebody being down there. But how does that have any relevance to me? Just because it's behind my office, I didn't know about this. I didn't know. I didn't know.
I also have something to add.
Uh,
Something these guys don't quite know yet.
oh no.
No.
You remember the time we questioned him regarding Jakey,
I remember.
and he
Quite wrong.
misplaced his eye color being purple?
What about Jakey?
Oh.
There is in fact two of him.
Oh,
The one with purple eyes is a future self. I have yet spoke to him, and he does in fact have worked alongside you, or at least had some form of communication with you.
Well, okay, I could explain that one a bit. Listen, I can't deny that, but listen. It's you can't. I don't want to. You know, that's a future Jakey. If he gets too involved in this timeline, it'll alter things. We don't want that. I was looking out for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
So you knew about the future Jakey and you didn't think to tell me.
I didn't think to tell anybody because I thought it would just any you know, intrusion in the timeline could cause any damage, and that's something I want to avoid. You know, I want everything to be moving
From what I've heard
smoothly.
from him, the timeline is already disrupted.
Oh. Yeah.
Mhm.
Sounding more and more guilty.
Oh, there's more still. So then how do you want to explain the two things on my end? You know, your interferences with my guild members, Cuillin and Mitch. And on top of that, your affiliation with Eden.
My affiliation with Eden.
Eden?
That's a stretch there. What do you mean?
How
my
is he
affiliation?
affiliated with him?
Yeah.
Eden came to me in my dreams once. He has the power to do so.
That he
And
does.
he mentioned your name. Something about you being a fool. Do you want to explain that, Grandmaster?
Me being a fool? Well, I mean,
What does he know about you, Grandmaster?
I mean, I'm the Grandmaster. Of course, people are going to be aware of me. I don't know. Just because somebody goes into your dream and says, "Ooh, the Grandmaster. Ooh, he's a fool." Ooh, doesn't mean anything, Michael.
It
So why
wasn't
was
just
his
anybody,
donuts found?
Grandmaster. Yeah. Why were his donuts in the secret layer behind or beneath your
And
base?
why was there no raspberry sprinkles?
Don't worry about the
Shut up!
It is not important. The raspberry sprinkles. We will get you some raspberry sprinkles.
And on top of that, Grandmaster, why lie about your magic?
What do you mean lie about my magic? I've told you what my magic
Luck
is.
magic doesn't exist, and it never has. And the one who took my family.
These are
Where?
all
One that
harsh.
kissed me and my brother.
You know,
Indeed.
The one
The
that killed Bree.
these are all very
Mhm.
interesting accusations. You
What
know,
do you have to say about them?
yeah, you know, the Grand Council will look over all these accusations and determine.
We
what's-
are the Grand Council.
We are. The
Mhm.
Grand Council has made its decision, Grandmaster Jonathan.
I'm not part of any of this. You guys are not looking in between the lines. Somebody's been framing me. This is not totally right. This is not right. You think somebody of my age? You think I am capable of producing magic? You think I was capable of killing Reaper? First of all, we all knew he was the strongest in that land tide. We all knew what he was capable of. Do you guys know what I'm
Mhm.
capable of? Nothing. I'm old. I'm going senile. I just read
Precisely.
books.
We do not know what you're capable of.
That's the
That's
problem.
You know, when you think about it, we know next to nothing about you.
But you know everything about us.
Bit fishy, no?
No, it's a bit fishy, you know. It does smell like the ocean side right now. But listen, it's not about that. It's about trust. You guys have put your trust into me. And have I directly hurt any of you? No, no.
Used it.
You abused your power, didn't you?
No,
You're
I'm not.
working with the enemy. Whether it was you or whether it was people you were working with.
Well, okay, listen. Just because the donuts don't prove anything, Eden could have just been back there. Maybe Eden's the person who started the base back there. There's no proof of me being there. And who's the person
Rune
that
Knights didn't
kidnapped?
investigate it, like you said they would.
The Rune Knights have been away. They've been investigating a lot of things.
Oh, really?
What have they
'Cause
been
when we went
investigating?
there, they had oranges and they were pretending to be you. Why would
And
they
they
do that?
attacked us. After we left the lair, they attacked us.
What damn Rune Knights.
Lost for words.
Yeah, you know, my mind's a little dry right now. It's okay. It's okay. Listen. It's just old age. Old age is getting to me. There's not much to say. I'm crazy. I'm senile. I think it's been noticeable that my brain's been.
Grandmaster, boys, shall I announce the verdict?
I think we have heard
Yeah,
enough.
I think we know
We
what
have
it is.
indeed.
Grandmaster Jonathan, you are found guilty of treason against that land tide, and for that reason you will be imprisoned for the rest of your days. Do you have anything to say in your defense?
It wasn't me. That's all I could tell you. There's no hard concrete evidence, maybe as it may be. As much as you guys have thrown onto me, I need physical proof in front of me. This is not right. What are you gonna do without me, the Grandmaster?
We'll find someone to take your place.
Well, I guess that's all I have to say.
Thanks for buying me time, you fools. I'll be seeing you. Now your Grand Master will share the same fate as Reaper.
What?
Was that Eden?
Yes,
Yeah, that was
Eden.
Him again.
Of course.
What does this mean?
Keeps doing this, but why would he take him away to kill him?
Well,
Yeah.
They're
maybe
working
secret.
together, then why would he?
It's entirely
Doesn't make
possible.
sense.
Could be a betrayal.
Maybe,
Could be
perhaps
betrayal.
the Grandmaster knows too much. He has to eliminate him.
Yeah, maybe.
It's possible the Grand Master was also tricked by Eden. He
If
does
we were
have
wrong.
interesting abilities. Mm-hmm.
If anyone had the power to make it look like it, Eden would be the one.
For
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, what if it was a setup? Everything we could have seen, everything we could have had as evidence could have been our imagination.
I wouldn't
Especially,
jump to conclusions yet, though. We don't
But
know.
I mean, you did say the Grand Master didn't know about the area behind his desk. It's entirely possible that Eden could have imagined that up in a moment's notice and gotten
It
rid
is
of it just as
possible.
quickly.
And
Yeah.
let's be honest, the Grandmaster had a terrible defense in this whole thing. So you'd think at least if he knew he was suspicious, he would have had some sort of defense planned.
Exactly.
You would have had like a defense.
Mm-hmm.
You don't just go evil and not have like a backup plan.
But either
as
way,
far as-
either he knows a lot of information or he's innocent.
Yes.
Either way, we need him alive.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It's entirely
Indeed.
possible that Eden was behind all of this.
Means we have to save him, but
Yes.
where?
Oh, I know where.
Do you know where?
Oh, yes. He
Shall we-
likes to toad around his floating island.
Shall we go and
But
get
we
more?
destroyed the floating island.
You fool.
we-
You don't think he could recreate it in an instant? You do
I
realize what
suppose.
his magic is.
Yes, he would be able to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
For that reason, I will be the one to take on Eden when we go there. I'm the only one who can counter him.
Sure, you do not need any help. I fought him before.
I'm positive. He can't defend against my shadows. They aren't real.
Ah, good
It's
point.
true.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then the rest of us, we'll find the Grandmaster.
Yes.
And get him out of there.
Save the Grandmaster and
plan.
keep him alive.
Should we rally the guilds? We may need their assistance.
There's
Don't
no
have time.
Yeah.
Good
He did
point.
say he would share the same fate, which means he's on borrowed time.
Mm-hmm. Good. Well,
Well,
you
let's
boys
get
go
moving
fly.
quickly.
Silver, I'll get you to the island.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's do this.